Hi, I'm Miriam Beecroft and I'm in Brwg Cyfeiliog y Mawddwy, which is the town of Machynlleth and its surrounding villages. I'm the vicar and the ministry area leader. So normally I would have quite a full diary of being out and about as well as being at my desk some of the time. But now, like everyone else, I'm staying at home, so I'm doing all my work from my desk or from my garden. A lot of my work has moved online, and yet half the congregation don't use the internet at all. So I'm also stocking up on stamps and envelopes like I've never had to before. And my printer is going flat out some days as I post out letters and sermons and things. A particular challenge, I think, was knowing how to edit videos. I didn't have a clue when I started. So every time I made a mistake, I was going right back to the beginning and starting again. But I have got a bit savvier in the last week or so in terms of putting things together and making things look a bit more professional. The joy for me, I think, is the opportunity for change, and just a little bit of a challenge is something that I find a really positive thing. So I'm enjoying the opportunity to try things a bit differently. And I'm also enjoying the different pace of life. I think life has slowed down just a little bit. The rhythm of being out and about for like set times of meetings and driving here, there and everywhere. I'm not missing that at all. I'm really enjoying the change in pace. Even though there are different deadlines. So now I'm much more conscious of the deadline for the post being collected, and the deadline of Saturday night. Instead of finishing a sermon, it's about editing the service. But on the whole, I'm finding it a positive experience despite the sadness of not being able to gather together physically with everyone. And usually I would look out at a congregation and I would feel a bit deflated if there was nothing coming back to me. So if people weren't really responding very enthusiastically, if I was looking out at a sea of blank faces, then I would be quite surprised then when people say at the end, "Oh, that was a lovely service, thank you very much." And I would think, well, you could have told your face if you were thinking it was a lovely service. Now, when you're recording a service, you haven't got any faces to check with. And that is a bit strange. But having said that, I am getting really lovely feedback. So people are emailing to say how much they've appreciated the online service, or they're phoning up to say thank you for the card and for the sermon that you've posted to me. I really appreciate it. And when they're on the phone, they're staying on the phone for much longer than I would get to talk to them after church if we'd been in church on a Sunday. It would have been a quick hi and bye. But now that people are more willing to chat because phone calls are more precious, then we're having much deeper conversations, and I'm really appreciating that. It is hard to be a pastoral carer when the person you want to go around to and you want to hug them and hold them tight and hold their hand as you pray. It's really tough when you have to do all that on the phone. But it's been a joy to get the positive feedback, and yeah, I'm enjoying the challenge.